Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2, and today we are still in our Savannah Zone and we're actually running around because the sifakas have been giving birth pretty constantly, and now all of a sudden we have like a giant, I mean look, there's sifakas and there's lemurs and they're just everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere and it kind of cracks me up. Ooh, and there's these beautiful orange trees, very nice. Alright. Grooming all these sifakas, running around. Oh, and white rhinoceros one just died of old age. Oh, now the doikers, the zebra doikers, finally seem to. Oh, there's one of the babies. There's one of the baby sifakas right over there. Look at how tiny he is. Oh, it's just so cute. But the baby or the zebra doikers finally seem to be happy. It's been very hard in the past. I've had a very hard time keeping our little zebra doikers happy. But I think it was. Oh, look at the baby. He's just like, oh, I'm so happy. I took a snooze. He took a little snooze. Oh, look at him. Oh, you're so tiny. What do you want out of the world, huh? What do you want out of life, little buddy? I kind of feel like there's a lot of them. Like it might be a good idea to perhaps adopt some of them out. So Sifaka 74, and we're a little bit hungry here, but we're off to eat berries from the elevated food dish with berries. So that's a good thing. And they aren't endangered, so I guess we can't really complain that the sifakas are doing so well. Oh my gosh, look, there's another little baby. See? We have another little baby sifaka just like wandering by over here. Oh, and the warthog is giving birth too. And now another one's pregnant. Jeez, you know what? I think we do probably need to just take a second. Oh no, pregnant meerkats again. That's the last thing we need right now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and adopt out some meerkats. But yeah, so I actually went to the North Carolina Zoo a few days ago, and I had our zoos. I had our Zoo Tycoon zoos in mind the entire time I was there, and I was looking around and I was like, how would I do this? Would I add this? Would I change this? What do they have? And I tell you what, they had a lot more statues. They had a lot more decorative, relaxing, like pathways. Like instead of just being a path here, there would have been more trees, kind of like what we have over here, but even thicker. And there were like a lot of places just to sit and rest. We sat down and ate at one of the benches. It really made me appreciate having a bench like right next to the eating area, so you could just sit down, and a nice trash can and a watering fountain. That's what we should add in, more watering fountains. In fact, I think we have some watering fountains, some sandcat watering fountains over here. But I think we'll do a little bit of work for the aardwolves today because they absolutely fascinate me. Ha, there's the sandcat drinking fountain. I knew we had one. All right, let's put it down over here. Over here in the flowers. Where are we going to put it? Ah, right here. I think right here is perfect because it's right next to where the restrooms are. And then maybe another one kind of over here, I think, or yeah, over here next to the, let's see if I can turn it. There we go. Over here next to the ATM. Seriously, if you're going to pull out hundreds of dollars in the ATM, then you deserve to have a free drink of water at my zoo. Really, I need to have like water everywhere. Good. And we've got little benches for people to sit and rest. But it was so much fun to be at a real zoo, and it's so funny how every single time I go to real zoos, I'm thinking about the zoos that we make and how could we improve them? How could we make them even better? Like over here, we could use a little bit of greenery over here, don't you think? Because the kids, they're going to find their way over to the playgrounds regardless. So, you know, we could just kind of like, yeah, put in a little bit of greenery, make that woman move, or man move, excuse me. Oh, and he's getting a little hungry. So actually, maybe today we'll work on the aardwolf, which is a insectivorous, like an insectivore, there we go. Insectivore mammal. It eats insects. It looks like a jackal. I thought it looked kind of like the African wild dog, or the jackal, or the hyena. It has kind of that look to it, but it actually very, very, very rarely eats meat. It eats, and that's this guy right here, it actually eats primarily insects. It mostly eats termites. And actually, one of these little guys can eat over 200,000 termites in a single night. They have a long, sticky tongue, rather like the aardvark or the anteater. So I thought that was really funny. So I actually want to put some aardwolves, kind of like back here, like if not right here in this corner, then maybe like right over here, or even in between here, just to kind of look at them. I want to put something that would definitely draw a lot of people into this corner, because I thought about that even when I was at the real zoo this week. I was like, oh, you want to put the animals like the lions, and you want to put like the cougar and the ocelot and the things that you know people are going to want to go see. kind of further back. So for example, to see the lions, I had to walk past the Red River hog. It wasn't the most interesting exhibit because it was a Red River hog, but to see the lions, I walked past the Red River hog, and I at least experienced that because it was required to get to the lions. Or when I saw the elk exhibit is between the grizzly bear exhibit and the black bear exhibit and the red wolf exhibit. So if I wanted to see any of those predators, I had to walk past the elk. And believe it or not, the elk was actually pretty cool because it like made a really loud noise at us, and that was kind of interesting. So, you know, there's a pattern to laying out the attractiveness of zoos, and I want to make sure we lay that out in our zoo. And it's good to remember anytime you're at a real zoo as well, so you can try to think, why did they put this thing here? What is the appeal of this? And in fact, I wonder if putting lions at the back would be good. I kind of want to put lions like right here, but then I don't know if people would bother coming down into this little corner. So what else could we put down in this corner? Let's check really quickly. I still want to do lions, and I still want to do elephants. We haven't added ostriches yet either. Maybe I should put elephants back here? Like a big mixed enclosure? Would the aardwolves get along with elephants? I think they would probably like their own area. Let's see. So let's go to, not rainforest, tropical savanna. So we have our Nile crocodiles now. There's also the African civet, the gray crowned crane, which I think actually might have, we might like make a little water to a tributary that kind of comes down here and have just like a little crane exhibit, maybe some of the other little birds. The bee eaters might be happy. They don't do well in large exhibits. They need to be in an exhibit that is right next to the food. We've had those guys in the past. A hippo! There is a hippo! Oh my gosh, hippo! We're gonna have to put hippos over here. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. All right, the banded mongoose. There's another thing that might be kind of cool just to have a small exhibit for right here. Maybe we'll do like a couple small exhibits. And then, you know what, maybe we will put the lions in the back corner over here. Or a serval. I wonder if that would attract attention. Where are the lions? Oh, over here, because it's the female lion, no mane. All right, see, I think the lions would attract attention. So yeah, maybe we'll do lions right here actually. And then we'll do a couple little small exhibits right here. And then we'll go ahead and we will put the aardwolf in the back corner. Oh, I thought this guy looks just like the Red River hog. He does, except the Red River hogs didn't have these giant tusks, but he was this color. That is so cool. All right, and there's a little water buck. So there's just this tiny little guy. Some blue wildebeest. Ah, there we go. I knew we had African wild dogs. All right, so actually I do want to put the African wild dog in this back corner. They are endangered. And they're 3.5 star zoo fame rating, and those zoo stars determine how attractive the animal becomes to guests. So we'll go ahead and kind of put them in the back here. This is actually a huge area now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if we're going to need the entire space. But let's go ahead and start putting down some fencing and just see kind of where we get, because I want to give them some room to roam. Maybe we'll leave this area for like restaurant, bathroom sort of things. And then kind of have a little bit of a display area set up right here. Okay, good. And then come over with safari wall. Good, safari wall. All right, this is kind of a huge area actually. I'm gonna admit it is kind of a big area for our African wild dogs. Like, it doesn't look that big, but then when you start zooming in, actually it doesn't feel that big. Okay, we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine. They should be happy animals. All right, we'll do this. Kind of give them a little bit more space. And then down like this and up along the back. Okay, that should be good for the African wild dogs. All right, this should come together pretty quickly. That's the nice part of having a zoo that is so huge and that has already had so much layout done to it. Oh my gosh, look at that. We need more Arabian horses. We'll have to check on how our breeding population of Arabian horses is doing. The Arabian horses used to be so popular among you guys too. It's so fun to see who's excited about what and what's like the super popular. Yeah, this should be good for them. Good size for them. It's still really big, but we like big. We like lots of big space for our animals. All right, so we want the savanna, tropical savanna. But yeah, it is fun to see how the popularity changes over time with you guys, how you start getting excited about new animals and it shifts to creatures that it wasn't before. All right, so let's come through here. We'll clear out those old trees. This is a tropical savanna area. Oh yeah, look at this. All right, come down here, make sure that's right. clear out this grass, put down some fresh sod, maybe mix in some dirt. Ooh, look at the pretty dirt patches. Oh, I love it. I love it. Nice, 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 nice. Nice colored dirt. This is actually the same color as the red clay dirt that's here in North Carolina, which is why the red river hog was this color, actually. All right. Oh, we've got some really cool things to pick from when it comes to the African wild dog, which, by the way, if you ever have the opportunity, try to see the Planet Earth segment that they have on the African wild dog, because the hunting that they do is so fascinating. It feels a little bit more fast-paced. It's kind of like the way wolves hunt, but something about it feels just a lot more fast-paced than when I've watched wolves hunt before. But that might just be because I'm looking at some cool new animals. All right, maybe we'll do a nice large sleeping platform kind of in the back here, and then we can put like a nice burrow. Let's put one burrow over here, so if they wanted some privacy, they feel like they can have it. Another burrow right there. I want to put it under a big tree. Ooh, there's the baboa trees, the acacia trees, the umbrella acacia trees. See, I kind of want to, yeah, like that, like the burrow is hiding under the tree. Then this, and maybe some other acacia trees, a yellow, ooh, little cute little yellow tree. Maybe this little guy. Maybe in a couple spots. No, you don't want to go down? No, you stubborn thing. Come on, be cute over here. There we go. And then maybe a baboa? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe this kind of acacia tree over here. And maybe another one over there. There we go, because they're probably going to want more room to run. If I remember correctly, they mostly hunt from like the bushes too. They can have a fake termite mound. That might be very nice for them. What else do they need in terms of enrichment though? Okay, so they, oh, apparently they like heated rocks. Okay, well, we'll put one kind of at the back here. So they have a heated rock, but it's also in the shade. They can thermoregulate however they want. Then let's see, we'll put down some bones. And I like to put down some bones, especially for the scavenging animals, next to a couple like meat shanks, so they can feel like they found something they can scavenge on. And then I wonder if they'll play with this. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Let's see, maybe like that. And then if they play with it, the guests will be really excited if they play with the toys in front of them. And that's something that I actually paid attention to. Which animals had enrichment objects put into their exhibits? I didn't see as many enrichment objects as I wanted. Like there were none in the gorilla area, and everyone there, I was really proud of the people who were visiting, because everyone commented how they wanted to see the gorillas with more toys. They just had the sticks that fell from the trees in their yard, and they looked kind of bored. And I was really proud of the people who were visiting, because it made me feel great that they were being observant. They weren't complaining, oh, I'm bored looking at these gorillas, they're not doing anything. They were identifying what the gorilla as the animal might need. And the thing is, they weren't very critical of the zoo either, which was pretty nice, because they understood the zoo is state funded and can only work within this tiny budget. So, oh man, if I had my dream job other than being with you guys every day, would definitely be to be able to go around and travel to different zoos and help them find affordable ways that they could offer a variety of enrichment items to their animals. That would be my dream job right there. All right, so we have the vitamin treated water back here for our wolves. Let's put down a few more. Maybe some elephant grass, maybe a little bit, ooh, the blackthorn bushes. I like these guys. So whenever I have seen the African wild dog in documentaries, I've never seen one in the wild, but whenever I've seen them in documentaries, well, clearly I've never been to Africa, and I've never seen one in a zoo either. But in documentaries, they are usually under the trees, under the bushes, hunting from like the shadows and the edges. Or in the not really like in the tall grasses. When you see lions or cheetahs, they always seem to be near the grasses. And whenever I've seen the documentaries where there's African wild dogs, it's a more thicketed area where there's a lot more trees. So we're trying to kind of mimic that a little bit. Then a little bit of elephant grass, because I love this red color to the elephant grass. Whoops, that's a little bit inside the den there. All right, we'll kind of sprinkle this around. Beautiful exhibit. See, what I think is really good when you have opportunities to play games like this is to try it out, to see where the budget and the animal needs mix, to see how much work or how easy it could be to push yourself to make an absolutely fantastic exhibit for that creature. All right, anything else you need, my friend? Do you want a little common broom, even though it makes everything so dark? It has just the weirdest shadow, doesn't it? Just the weirdest little shadow. Any rocks we could put in? Wow, that's a weird one. No, I don't think so. They seem to do okay without having the rocks like tripping them up, but I'll put down just a couple just to say I did it. There we go. All right, and they've got plenty of food. They have their water. All right, so I'm not sure about the African wild dog family structure, so I'm just gonna put in, let's start with 2 females, 2 males? Let's start with 2 females and a male and just see what happens, if he's going to mate with both of them or if he's not, and we'll try to learn if that's accurate or not later. All right, what do you think, guys? Oh, I need to add a little keeper entrance. Okay, let me add a little zookeeper entrance, and then we will extend the path so the guests can observe them. All right, zookeeper, whoops, that's right against a tree. Zookeeper entrance. Oh, we lost a zebra doiker to old age. Okay, it happens. All right, and then we're gonna try to entice our guests to come down this way. More pregnant meerkats, dang it. But we're gonna see if we can entice guests to come over here and look at the African wild dog, the endangered African wild dog. And as with many of the creatures, that are predators who start to become endangered, it is usually, and I'm pretty sure this is the case in the African wild dog's case too, they are hunted actively still because they're threats to livestock that farmers have. There we go. So there's a nice little fountain for them. I'm gonna put down like a couple benches right here so people can sit and just look at them if they want to. Maybe a bench over here, so they can sit and look at them if they want to. Oh good, the research for the rubber toy is complete. So let's throw a couple of those in there. And then I'm gonna assign a zookeeper back here to them. So hey, come back here, come back here. Where are you going? No, you're going to be Keeper Song. You are assigned to this exhibit. And you are assigned to this exhibit, which I think has, I'm pretty sure it has a gate. Pretty sure somewhere. Oh, African spurred tortoise just hatched. Oh, that's so fun. Oh my gosh, those eggs. I think we looked at these eggs ages ago and they just finally hatched. Hello, cutie patooties. Welcome to the world. I'm a little busy right now welcoming the African wild dogs. Is this woman coming to look at them? All right, Wendy, what do you need? Okay, she's a little bit thirsty. Oh, she loves crocodiles. Her favorite animal is the Nile crocodile. So she is probably very happy that we've got Nile crocodiles over here. Let's go ahead and put down some more benches on this side. I'm gonna kind of turn it against. Can she sit in that? Is she gonna, Wendy, could you sit here? Is that something that can happen? Would that be comfortable, or is that gonna be nuts? What's she doing? She's viewing animals. She's looking at, okay, what you doing, Wendy? Okay, she's a little thirsty. Is she making a wish? Interesting. Let's grab a restaurant. Where is a good restaurant? Restaurant. Here is just like the Roaming Rhino Delights family restaurant. Sells pretty much everything under the sun. Actually, I don't know if this is gonna bring enough attention back here. Oh, why is my gopher tortoise really thirsty? Dang it, gopher. What are you doing over here? We have an escapee! He's breaking out! Don't know what he thinks he's doing, but he needs to get back over here. He broke down. I can't believe the #1 creature we've had escape from the Savannah Zoo is the gopher tortoise. Like those guys. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're actually going to go ahead and move these back here for now, so that there's kind of like a drink stand. And where is the food one? That's the drink one. Here's the food one. And a food stand, and I'll pick a dessert stand in just a second. But I want drink, food, and dessert. I'm gonna let people come back here to get what they want instead of putting a restaurant, because 1 or 2 people back here doesn't justify putting a restaurant. We're not even peak season. All right, let's see. And let's see, trash can right here. Oh, we could put a little bathroom back here because we're a little bit far away from this bathroom. And maybe, you know, actually the bathroom, listening to the people who are at the zoo, the bathroom attracted a lot of people just because parents would have to walk past exhibits to get over to the restroom with their kids. So, you know, there's food for thought. All right. Is she thirsty? She is thirsty. All right. We need to make sure she has room to sit. Let's get a Nile crocodile 1 is now pregnant. We're going to have crocodile babies. All right. Well, we'll worry about like giving her more stuff over here in just a second, because I just realized we haven't even groomed the wild dogs yet. So let's go look at them. You guys having fun? Oh my gosh. You guys, look at this. They're just sleeping in a big pile of dog. Isn't that just the most adorable thing ever? What is this? I didn't know they would be so cute. Were you mating? Or are you just napping? What's going on over here? Are you just playing? Warthog 44 is pregnant. I think they're just playing. Oh my gosh, his little tail. He's chasing his tail. No way. Little wild dog, I did not expect you to be so cute. Do you guys need groomed? Is that a thing? Hi. Hi, buddy. You don't even need groomed. Look at your eyes. How could I resist that? Oh, look at this. Look at this African wild dog right here. Tearing into that artificial carcass with the meat. Oh, that is too cool. Oh, I like these guys. Chasing his own little tail. Oh, and the black rhino is pregnant. Wonderful. And how's this woman doing? Oh, see, and now she needs the restroom. All right, well, let's go ahead. We'll finish off by putting a restroom over here in this corner, maybe. Is that a good spot? Yeah, I think this is a good spot because that'll force the guests to kind of walk back here. All right, and then I'm actually gonna scooch this over here. And we're gonna do this, where we kind of go, okay, hello everybody, there's the bathroom right there for you. Yes, yes, I hope you enjoy. And then we'll remove this right here. And we'll put down a plant. Where are those pretty flowers? Let's drag some of the pretty flowers over there. And that's the other thing, the landscaping at the North Carolina Zoo, you guys. Oh, it's so on point, so amazing. It makes you feel like you're totally immersed in the continent that you're supposed to be visiting. It's really cool. All right, there we go. And lots of pretty flowers to also hopefully hide the smell of whatever might be in the bathroom. So there we go. So this woman is wearing our stuff. Clearly she loves our zoo. She's looking at her favorite animal back here too. We have a restroom opened so that it's available to her to fit her needs. And let's see what she thinks of our African wild dogs. And Zorro is really thirsty, so we're gonna have to take care of Zorro in just a second. All right, what do you think? All right, what about you? African wild dog 1 looks comfortable in its habitat. The style of the safari arch is really awesome. Ooh, we should have an educator back here. Oh, that would be so cool. All right, they look happy. They look happy. We're attracting people back here. African wild dog. Oh, look at this. Listening to African wild dog 1 hoot at African wild dog 3. African wild dog 1 is twittering at African wild dog 3. Oh, look at this. Neat. They're chasing each other around. Oh, they're playing with their toys. Chasing their tails. This is fantastic. I am happy with this. This is good. This is good. All right. Well, next time we will continue sprucing this area up because our Nile crocodile is pregnant. That's so exciting. And as usual, the meerkats too. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to clear this area out. And I think we will add in the lions. I have put that off. In fact, I don't think I've ever done lions. In the years and years and years that I've been building zoos here on our channel, I've never done lions, and I need to change that. And I want to make it so that the people who come back here, we've got these people over here, they're happy. Wait, they're not happy? I need to find a bathroom soon. Well, see, so let's satisfy their needs, get a dessert cart over here, maybe put an entertainer, an educator, maybe some kiosks to raise their educational enrichment more, and we're doing really good. I'm having a great time. But all right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.